Andrew here from Seemu Apps, and today I'm going to let you know why I went from a digital to-do list to an analog one, as you can see in the background here. Now at first I tried a lot of various web apps, OneNote, sticky notes and so on for my digital to-do list, and eventually the one I chose to settle was Wunderlist. I absolutely love the background images in it, it's just gorgeous. Now for me, Wunderlist worked for a while. The drag and dropping, the digital completion sound whenever you finish an item was simply addicting. However, as I'm sure you know from previously doing it yourself, over time this list just grows and grows and grows until it's just absolutely monstrous. Now to alleviate this problem, I split it up into several sub-lists. And this did work for a while at first, but you know that out of sight, out of mind principle applied for my digital to-do list. If I didn't have it open, or if it was in a separate list, it was out of sight, out of mind, and I would just simply never look at it again. Now because of this, I ended up not really making much progress on anything that I wanted to do. So I took this digital to-do list and moved it to an analog one. Following an inspiration from the Japanese Kanban boards, I created a board in my bedroom and split it up into 4 buckets. I had a to-do, doing, done, and a backlog. The backlog was for anything that I found upon further investigation wasn't feasible, wasn't worth it, or I should probably come back to that at another time. Now having a actual physical to-do list was much more motivating to me in my bedroom. Every day when I woke up, it would immediately be there in front of me. When I went to sleep, it was there. Taking the sticky note off and physically moving it was an even better feeling than hearing those completed to-do sounds. You could actually physically touch it, feel it and see it, and it had a lot more impact on my motivation and just being aware of what I want to get done. As you can see, there's quite a lot of tasks up there. I was working on a secret project in the last 5 months, and I used this when I got in a lull period. That's when I actually started my board. And this really helped me out. As you can see, a lot of progress was made. This is my done bucket over here, which will be cleaning up soon since that project's finished, and you might see some about that on my YouTube channel soon. And my current items are typically to make 4 vlogs and 4 blog posts on seemuapps.com per month. Now as you can see, last month I didn't quite make it there, and I actually thought I would because I've done 2 within the first few days of the month. However, as you know, life gets in the way and it just gets hectic, but it's really good for me to actually physically see it there and see what I want to get done. So I use this board for both professional and personal goals, and if you get one takeaway from this, it is each of those items you put up has to be tangible and you have to be able to break it down. So for example, one of my goals is to learn Japanese. If I stuffed it up there, that's such a big goal, it's always going to be in to-do or in progress, it's never going to actually get done. So what you need to do is, if you have these bigger goals, you break them down into smaller action items. So for example, my learn Japanese was take Japanese 101 class. I'll put that in progress. When it was done, I would move it over to done. Then I might have another one, learn how to make small talk in Japanese. I may make a list of items like saying hello, being able to order something from the 7-Eleven, saying goodbye, being able to introduce what I'm doing as tasks on that item. And then when they're done, I simply move it over to done. So this way it's tangible and achievable. You don't want any really massive big overarching thing that's too mind-boggling, going to take too long, or it's always going to be in progress. You need to break it down into something small. So that's the one key takeaway from having a Kanban style to-do board. If you have the space, I really recommend absolutely setting it up. Catch you guys next time.